Well, we've got a beautiful weekend on the way after a chilly Friday and dry for several days, but that pattern may change late next week. We've got some cool temperatures out there today. The breeze making it feel autumnal, just around 60 for a high. Warmer in northwestern Minnesota where they're going to see more sunshine, but yeah, pretty cool considering the warmer weather we've had. It's felt almost like June this week. And we had the wildfire smoke. We've cleared that out of the way thanks to these northwest winds, that breeze that's bringing the cool air, cleaning the air out temporarily too, but it really changed drastically overnight. We peaked at about 10 p.m. last night with air quality that was unhealthy for everybody. That air now is across southeastern Wisconsin and towards Chicago. So Milwaukee and Chicago, poor air quality there, but across Minnesota now, good air quality, and should stay that way through most of the weekend, I think, too. But this is looking back at the last few days worth of air quality, and we peaked at about almost 170. So you want it under 50. When you get to 170, it's unhealthy for everybody. And now we're back below, well below 50 actually. So healthy air quality. Now we're going to probably see some elevated smoke in the sky again, I think, by Sunday, especially in northern Minnesota. This is NASA's smoke model shows relatively clear skies until we head into Sunday. We're going to start to see some of that smoke again move into the northern part of the state. And, you know, until the drought and the very warm temperatures break in Western Canada, we're probably going to have on and off fires and smoke to deal with. Tonight it'll be cool again, down in the 40s, southern Minnesota, 30s to the north. I wouldn't be shocked if we have frost in some of the typically cool spots like Embarrass. Tomorrow, low 70s for most of us. Warmer already by Sunday, though, upper 70s. We're going to see 80s here by Monday for a large swath of Minnesota, Twin Cities, and points west. And that'll set us up for several days in the 80s, it looks like next week. The normal high is in the low 70s, so these are above normal temperatures already as we head into Sunday. The dry weather, though, is good news because, of course, we had all that rain last weekend right over the Minnesota River watershed. The Minnesota River at Jordan is at its crest now, and then we'll drop below flood stage as we head into early next week. So the dry weather comes at a good time. Same thing in the Mississippi and at St. Paul. That water from the Minnesota River getting there. Cresting looks like probably sometime on Sunday and then dropping Tuesday back below flood stage. So maybe they can reopen Shepherd Road again. We've got some of that cool air with this system today, just that temporary shot of cool air. And then the upper level ridge reestablishes itself and kind of pushes east more. So we're talking about above normal temperatures all next week. Really warm into Canada, but we continue to be in this kind of split flow that wants to develop where little pieces of upper level lows break through the upper level ridge and we get kind of into a southwest to northeast orientation late next week, which becomes a stormy pattern. Now it looks like it's going to be more in the plains and the juice will be flowing. The instability or energy available for storms, we call that CAPE. That's the acronym. Really starts to develop. So by next Thursday, Friday, we could be talking about storms again after what was a pretty quiet week for much of the central U.S. And again, as I've been talking about that split jet stream pattern, split upper level pattern, this is just looking at a different way when we look at the jet stream. You got those two jet streams and they kind of merge once one of these upper lows comes in. That really energizes things and creates at least some weather occasionally in the middle of what otherwise is a pretty stable, hot, dry ridge. So 60-ish today. This will be the last cool day for who knows. You know, once we head to Memorial Weekend, it's almost June and temperatures this cool are pretty rare to come by. 72 tomorrow, just about perfect. Again, blue skies, nice air quality, get outside, breathe. Sunday should be nice too, although the sky might start to get a little hazier, and then it's back to June weather next week with those low 80s and that chance of some storms maybe by late Thursday, especially to our west.